There's a couple of great attributes salespeople have. One of them is you just need to like people. You know,
Yeah.
you really need to enjoy their stories because people are fascinating and interesting, and it doesn't matter what walk of life they're from. They Every human being has a love story. You know,
Right.
every human being has a tragedy in their life that they can share with you, and all human beings have incredible amounts of talent. And I believe that about every person. Scientists say that there are inside every human 400 to 600 latent talents that are incredible gifts that God's given us that
Mhm.
most people don't even tap into. So I think that if you're going into sales and and I'm not saying Carl Jung throughout the terms introvert and extrovert, right? And so
Yeah.
we think that an extrovert is the person that has to be the best salesperson. I don't believe that's true. I think that you can love people and still and really enjoy your quiet times and your alone time. So,
Yeah.
um, if you're an introvert, you can still be in sales. If you can turn it on and meeting one to one, and you can enjoy a conversation with someone, and
Mhm.
then afterwards, hey, retreat a little bit, recharge your battery, then that's okay. I think you can do that. So, but I think you have to be a lover of people, a
Yeah.
lover of good stories, and interested in who people really are, what makes them tick. Um,
Yeah.
and I think that casts down some, really darkness. There's some darkness in people that people have to. Some of us, some people just really have to really reconcile in their hearts. Are they? Do they have any bias? Are they racially biased, which is tragic in this day and age, in my opinion. And Mark Twain said, you can't travel very much. You can't travel the world and remain a bigot. You know, so you find that all human beings have these core. They all love their children.
Yeah.
They all desire the best for their descendants, and I think that ultimately we're made by the same creator, so we have the same spiritual design.
Mhm.
I think you can find just an incredible love for people, and you have to want to do no harm. It can't be about
Right.
you. If you're going into sales, hopefully you're a solution-minded person. That's not uh, just all about your paycheck. Because if it's
Right.
about your paycheck and you're just trying to sell something, um, I really wish you would not be in sales, honestly, because you give the rest of us a bad name.
Ain't
You
that the
know,
truth?
I think to be a sales professional, to do it for the long term, like I have over 30 years, you've got to have always been a person that's interested in really helping the other guy across the table.
Mhm.
I think it's gosh, why is his name escaping me? The guy who wrote "Awaken the Giants Within." I can see his face. He's a big guy. He's a really, really great teacher. You know who he is, man. Anyway,
I'm
he
not
said
sure, but yeah.
he said the greatest attribute a salesperson can have
Mhm.
is empathy. Is
Yeah.
being able to sit on the other side of the table with their client and understand what they need and fill the need. And so part of that is being personable, is to really care enough about the solution and the person and the business that you're offering the solution to, or the person. Maybe you're in insurance, and,
Mhm.
not to oversell things.
Right.
Not to take more than you should. I'm not saying if you're a shoe salesman you shouldn't sell gold-toed socks, man. That just makes sense. But if you're an insurance salesman and you're selling them, every product you have, and maybe because it's a great commission, but not because it's best for the client, then I think that's not a good thing. So, and not to say
Right.
you're scandalous or anything like that. We all have competitive desires. We all have desires to better our own lives.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's an old saying in sales, you can shear sheep many times, but you can only skin them once. So
Yeah.
uh, I always like to go back to the sharing.
Yeah.
and have a client over and over and over. I think that's a better way.